Alright, so just got off of work. It's a pretty okay day, you know. I had to keep switching around, but it is what it is. Whatever. I worked without using my cast, my rack or whatever. I worked without my hand wrap or whatever, you know, bandage, that's what it's called. Because I can't, you know, rely on this thing, this baggage thing. What's it called? Bandage? Bandage, there we go. I cannot rely on this bandage, you know, to do everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to start getting used. To working without it. So yeah, I'm hurt. Yes, my wrist really is hurting. I can feel, especially when, ouch, that hurts. Especially when I drop my hand like this, or pull heavy objects or whatever, push heavy objects or whatever. I feel a lot on my wrist. So whatever veins that's punctured, or I don't know, expanded, or blood vessel or whatever, that's in there, is just sitting there right now. My hand is still functional, but it hurts. And because of that, it affected my ability to work. You know, work efficiently. But now that I've been told by one of the managers I actually like, the one I said that who's handsome and stuff like that. He has that look I wish I had. And how convenient he happens to be nice, okay? And cool. Anyway, so the manager I like, right? Like last week, hey cute bunny, hey what's up? I said no. Firstly, obviously, he gave me specific instructions. Work this trailer, and this trailer. I know you like to bounce around, so just specifically focus on these and blah 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 that's it. You know, good job, Ray Marco, blah 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 this. But specifically the manager who told me what's this? He has a cool name too, as well. He's the same manager that told me, honestly, for a new hire, you don't work like a new hire. That's what he told me. And yeah, he would always, you know, give me a good job and all that stuff. He looks like he has to be around my own age or whatever. But that specific day he was working, you know, managing me and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm over doing these 3 or 4 trailers of packing these trucks, loading up these trucks with boxes or whatever, and I'm liking it. And obviously, I'm trying my best to stay up, you know, stay up to the standard. Don't let things get backed up or whatever. But I managed to always clear the jams, clear the backups, and clear if the lines are backed up and stuff like that. You know, because I have a strategy now, which I haven't really been doing recently, solely because of my whole, you know, hand injury and stuff like that, which hurts, but still functional. Anyway, but next thing you know, I'm on one line, and then I'm constantly hearing a page, blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, I believe his manager came fussing at him. Fussing at the manager I actually like. The cool manager, okay? Fussing at him. I don't know, saying something. I think he was trying to defend himself or whatever, because firstly, for a start, we're short-staffed, okay? And then they don't want to give us no hours, too. So they fussing at him about something. I think he got to do something with my line or whatever. Well, my line, my department, you know, basically my area, which I'm working on. With all my coworkers, what we're working on. I guess he specifically needed me and all these my coworkers to continue loading these trucks, because if we're short by a few, then that's extra work for him. Now he has to push the remaining truck loaders to do everything. So, and obviously, he doesn't want to go through that stress or whatever. So then, once this manager was done fussing at him, the manager he came to me and said, "Marco, you did it really great today. But I hate to pull some of my workers, but they need your help on the unload side." I was like in my head, up the unload side. I'm not the biggest fan of it in my head. So next thing you know, as he's walking me and stuff like that, and he's like, "Ray Marco, just to let you know, whatever you do, obviously if they paying you the money, do it. Work your best. But I want to go up in here one of these days. See what's up in here. Now you can't see it. You see, if my phone thing wasn't broken from getting hit by that car, then everything would have been alright. But I've been hit by a car. Anyway, so he told me, don't give it. If you are getting paid the actual money in actual hours, go ahead, work really hard. Try to do your best. But if you're not being paid at least $85,000 a year, you don't got a salary of $85,000 a year. Anything below that, do not try to give it your all. So do not try to go above and beyond. Essentially, he said he's been a manager, I think for 3 years. He said for 3 years, I think. 3 years. And all he kept, and he's been constantly fussed at by his managers, that something ain't right, you ain't doing enough work, and stuff like that, when we don't have the staff to actually work the stuff. He definitely looks like he's on the younger side. Probably around my age or a bit older. Because he does have facial hair. I think just a mustache. Nah, he has both. But yeah, he just, the manager stressing him out saying you ain't doing enough. Like, they really want to work on really, really hard. That's the thing. This company and a bunch of companies are just sitting here working people to death. Like, and then he said, hold up. Alright, but anyways, what was that train of thought? I always think things making me forget. But basically, he was just kind of venting to me, telling me, because he said he hasn't been being a manager for the past 3 years. He's been constantly told you ain't doing enough, but we don't have the people. We don't have the people to keep, things working smoothly. But they're stressing him out. So he told me, if you ever become a manager, which I have before, I have become a supervisor. If you ever become a manager or supervisor, if you're not getting paid $85,000 a year, do your job. Obviously, do your job, do what you're paid for. But if you're not getting paid a decent wage, which for him, $85,000 a year, do not give it your all. Do not go above and beyond. And that makes me think about all the jobs I had before. Back in my Amazon job, when I was working with the managers, I was working a lot. I wasn't necessarily giving my all, but I was really working very persistent and kind of fast to try to stay up on not keeping those jams, keep those, because I was jam clear, okay, back in Amazon. Because I remember back when I was in Amazon in 2019, the manager, he over there telling me, you do really well, Marco. We want to keep you. We want to keep you. And And I was like, I'm thinking in my head, oh cool, whatever. But I'm not getting paid. I'm not being paid manager money though, or at least supervisor money, or whatever money comes with that. And then on my former job, the grocery store job, I did a lot for that company. I have put up with a lot with that company. Nothing against the managers, for the most part. One of the managers I generally didn't like, but I'm glad he left sooner than later. But anyways, at my former job, I put up with a lot because see, we so dang short-staffed. They my bike handle is kind of coming off. Suck because they hit me with this damn bike. Now my bike all messed up or whatever. I'm gonna have to take it to the bike shop. Let's see, or if I can try to fix it myself. But anyways, at my former job, we were so dang short-staffed. We was always short-staffed, always. And I'm over here, and I work very closely with the store manager and the hiring manager, and it basically revealed everything how this company works. Unfortunately, the managers got to do their job the way their managers want, okay? But for whatever reason, those district managers could not see the picture at all. They kept, and then my manager said to me that they always want us to do some impossible shit, Remarkable, and make no sense. Which is correct. They always want us to do some impossible stuff, try to keep the rate and everything. And knowing that I've literally did so much for my former store job. I've worked pretty much almost every department in that store. Except the meat deli, you know, and bakery. Because I explicitly told that manager, because she was trying to get me to be the seafood manager. I told her specifically, I don't want nothing to do with that floor. That floor is scary. I'm not working that floor. I'm not working anywhere over there. But she did went all out on her way to fix some part of it, which thank you, but I told her it's the whole entire thing. Something about wet, grid-like floors, especially if it's the color red, with a drain in the middle of it, and that smell too, I cannot. It's very disgusting. It's scary. It's whatever that is, it's just scary, and I want nothing to do with that. I start to freak out, especially if I'm right next to a drain, okay? It's just very scary and whatever. Anyways, I did so much for that store, and that money, I might have been making the most amount of money I have been as a department backup manager. But all of that is not enough. All that work I did, pulling trucks, loading trucks, receiving trucks, not as a department receiver, but I was approached for that as well. You see, in conclusion, it's just a mess. I'm so glad that manager, he told me this, you know. Like, and honestly, it's kind of stuck in my head. If I'm not making $85,000 a year, I'm not going to give it my all. And that time, when I was a backup manager, 3 times, I was being paid, I think, $17 an hour, I think. $17 an hour, which should be about $30,000 a year, I believe. That is simply not enough money. Not enough money. Damn, it suck. Just had to run me over with that car. That is simply not enough money to afford living. It's not enough money. And then I'm seeing the exact same pattern here. I am making half less than what I was making. Maybe even less than that. I think I am making 70% less than what I was making at my former job. 70% less. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. I have enough energy. I think I could go back out. But you gotta be kidding me. 60%, 70% less than what I was making. My checks are so small. And then I came here to work, okay? To get some money, get a paycheck. But I was not expecting these paychecks to be this small. So who knows how much taxes the government's taking out of my stuff. Take off my headphones. Especially, I'm not supposed to even have headphones in at night. Don't dismiss. Okay. But yeah. I realized that. And they say Gen Zs are really lazy and everything. They quiet quitting. The only reason why I'm working so hard, I've received so many compliments with a lot of managers. So many compliments. I am favored among my employers or whatever. My first job, you're a good ass worker. I want to keep you, Remarkable, with us. And then the next one, you do not complain not one bit. And I was the only one working that department that day. But Marco, I appreciate everything, all you do. Hopefully they don't see this video. Hopefully they don't find out about this channel. That'd be something. Oh, my book bag. Hold up. Something in my book. My alarm going off my S20 phone. I recently turned my S20 back on because obviously my S22 is broken now. It is broken because got hit by that car. Alright. It just let me know I'm out too late. I might go back out. Might. Because I'm hungry. I only ate stale chicken today. Yeah. That Jewel sold me some stale chicken. No wonder why I was on markdown. Anyways, and they was gonna still charge people full price if I didn't go to the cashier. Anyways, but yeah. In conclusion, finally in conclusion, it's sad that we're expected to do way more than what our job description says. We're expected to give our best. I'm sorry, this person called. If you come in, okay. Can you work 12 hours today, but clock out 3 hours early, but still stay and work? Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Can you do this? Do that too? Can you do all of this? Can you work off the clock? Okay, I would love to. And the boomers want to over here say we all lazy and everything. The thing is, we don't put Gen Zs, us young people, we don't put up with all this extra stuff. Like, we're hired to do this. A couple cross training here and there, that's okay. I understand, okay? Occasionally, that's okay. That's just a little courtesy thing. But if you're adding all this extra stuff from our job duty and expect us to go above and beyond, I'm sorry. And I realized, I look back even at my former job, even though I was favored a lot, nothing against them, but at the same time, and the problem is the company. I don't want to really say, well, I don't know. I'll say it that way. I don't know. But still, though. But I realized I was doing a whole lot. I did a lot for that company to try and make that company I made that company so much money. So much money. Doing all these apartments. The store job. And now Hold up. Had to speed up. But yeah. And speaking of Mexican music, I got another video to make. It's about racism. Me experiencing it. Yep. Well, I got a limit on my phone, which sucks, but I'm gonna have to put these videos together. But I'm gonna make this part short anyway. But yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Finally conclusion. It sucks. That manager telling me that $85,000 a year. If you're not making that money, then don't give it your all. Like, don't stress yourself out, Ray Marco. That's what he told me. Because clearly he ain't making that money. He's not making $85,000 a year as a manager. Clearly he's not. And he's a manager telling me this. Because he doesn't want to see me stressed up. I can relate to him. With managers over me being a manager, telling me you ain't doing enough. I'm sick of this shit, Ray Marco. And because of that, I quit at that position. I moved to a different position because of that. And before I left, I remember hearing him say, I'm tired of doing all this on my own. I guess I was selected for that position to begin with. I was resistant, but I said, you know what? Let's do it. Let's give it a try. I did it. I'm happy for myself for deciding that manager position, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I need to end this video because I gotta edit these clips together. Anyway, but finally, in conclusion, I'm glad that manager told me that, and that manager likes me. I like him. He wants me to work with his side of the department, but honestly, I kind of don't want to. Once I'm assigned, I'm jealous. I just seen a couple kissing in the park. I'm jealous. And now that I seen that brought me another video I'm supposed to be making. And for the record, this is take 2 of this video. Anyway. Yeah, the other video I plan to make is me being possibly ugly. It's more of a black pill video. So yeah, future Ray Marco, when you listen to this, remember to make that video, if the video isn't made already. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That manager told me that. It just got me thinking about all my jobs. I've been letting a lot of these managers take advantage of me because some of these managers don't care. Some of them, I don't know about my former managers. Probably one of them. But I'm glad he was gone sooner than later. But because his attitude was atrocious. But anyways, that's pretty much it. So now, I'm sorry. I might have to be another 10C. I'm just not going to have to work super hard. I'm just going to have to be that kind of worker. Oh, you're lazy. No, I'm not. My job description is this. Not this, and that too. No. Yeah, okay. Something else came to my mind. But yeah. I don't mind it occasionally. I don't mind doing something else occasionally. But on the norm, no. I say no. And they don't want to give us no hours and everything. And they don't want to give us a livable wage. So why should I work? Why should I work really hard? Why should I work super hard till work my blood, sweat, and tears if I'm not being paid a livable wage, or at least an optimal livable wage, at least? But it is what it is. Honestly, the future doesn't look bright, but whatever. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.